Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your November 2020 tarot reading. I already have the cards laid out for you, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications on my videos. I'm now doing daily videos, so now it's monthly, weekly, and daily, as well as full and new moon readings. So please catch the latest. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to go through the cards first, tell you what came out here. Alright, main theme of your month is the Seven of Cups, and the main challenge this month is the Tower, okay? The foundation of the month is the Moon. Past influence, the Hierophant. Current influence is the Page of Swords. And the future influence is Ten of Wands. And then this is how your thoughts and your feelings are the Devil, others' thoughts and feelings towards you, Seven of Wands, your hopes and your fears, the Lovers, and the outcome of the month is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. Alright, like sort of the main, I got like a motto in my head for your month: I can't get no satisfaction. Okay, Sagittarius, you like to move ahead very quickly, very assuredly. You like to go from one thing to another like that. You're gonna have to slow down a little bit, okay? You're gonna have to slow down. You're gonna have to shore up this month, okay? There's a lot of decisions on the table. There's a lot of options, okay? Not all options are gonna be good, okay? Not all options are created equally. You're gonna have to really discern what's real and what's not real, okay? And the challenge this month is the Tower, so yeah, there might be something unexpected that happens, okay? A random change that comes up that you weren't expecting, that you might not you might not be too happy about, but you're gonna have to deal with regardless, okay? So whatever this is, it could be very sudden. Tower is usually very sudden, unexpected change. So whatever it is, you just need to be willing to face it head on, and not go immediately into a reaction about it. The foundation is the Moon, okay? So there were some secrets, there were some hidden agendas. Someone might have been trying to get one over on you, okay? Or you might have been self-deluding, okay? So yeah, this, with the Seven of Cups, all these different options here, most of them might be straight up illusion, okay? And you're gonna have to discern for yourself what's real, what's not real this month. The past influence is the Hierophant, so you're trying to do things by the book. You're trying to do things in procession, okay? You would love to cut corners. That would be great, but you've realized recently that you just simply cannot. You have to play it by the book. You have to go and play by the rules and allow everything to play out the way it should, in its perfect timing. And the current influence of the month was Page of Swords, so you might have to keep something to yourself, okay? You might have to keep a secret. You might have to keep confidence. Someone might tell you something that you need to shut your mouth on, and just roll with it, okay? Because whatever this is, if you can keep it to yourself for a little while, I definitely see that paying off for you, okay? If you go around and blab and tell everybody and gossip and get all of your information out there, it might not work out for you, okay? You don't want to let everybody know your movements all the time, especially when you're going through all these upheavals, you're going through all these changes. You might have to be willing to keep some of this to yourself, zip it a little bit, and just know that that if you do that, even if you make mistakes, even if you just decide, hey, I don't want to do that anymore, I want to do something else, it's not going to bother anybody, especially if you kept it to yourself, okay? Or if it's just between you and another person, you might need to keep someone's confidence as well. So, you might have to bite your tongue a little bit this month. The future influence is the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you have too much on your plate. You're going to have to reorganize and reprioritize your workload, because you want to get ahead. You don't want to just keep spinning your wheels, right? The Seven of Cups is denoting that there are all these different choices. There's all these different emotional avenues you can go down. So instead of getting yourself all wrapped up in things, and things that you might not be able to finish, you might end up with all these projects and never get finished. So you might want to reorganize your projects and be like, okay, all right, I can let that go, I can let that go, and then I can focus more on the things that really matter to me. So I see that happening for you later in the month, is that you're just going to be like, I can't do all of these things. I need to just pick one or two, or a few things to do, and that's okay. That's perfectly normal, and that's going to actually be a healthy decision for you. You're feeling the devil. Your thoughts and your feelings are the devil. So I think you're a little worried about something. I think you're concerned that you're not going to be able to move past a certain energy, that you're going to be stuck, that you're just going to be treading your wheels, not treading your wheels, spinning your wheels, and you're not going to really be able to do what you want to do. It's very windy here. So I think this is more of a worry, not necessarily a truth, okay? But with all of these changes, these random things happening, and you're trying to do the right thing, but it's like you have to do everything. It's completely unnatural to you. You don't want to have to choose something and keep it to yourself and not share it with anybody, and have to work behind the scenes, but you're being asked to, and so that's bringing up a lot of old fears, okay? You might even be falling back into old habits that you used to do, like when you're stressed out. Maybe you smoke a cigarette or something. So there might be something that you're at risk of falling back into, that you don't necessarily have to. So just be careful for old pattern, old ways of thinking, old patterns, bringing up old stuff, because it doesn't necessarily have to take over your life, okay? Other people are feeling towards you 7 of Wands, okay? So maybe other people are seeing you as testy. They might be seeing you as being a little irritated this month. It's mainly because you're having to do things and you're having to act a certain way that you're not used to, okay? You're being asked to be a completely different person this month than what you're used to. And so people might be looking at you like, what is he or she trying to do here? What's their problem, so just don't, if someone approaches you and they're asking you what is going on with you, you might not want to divulge completely as to what's happening, because it might just be so sudden, it might be so severe that you're not really able to explain it, and you don't have to, okay? But just know that there might be some people in your corner that are going to be a little concerned about it, okay? And that they might try to come at you with some questions or some scrutiny. Your hopes and fears, the Lovers. So yeah, I see this as a hope. I'm seeing as you want balance, you want inner and outer balance, you want harmony, you want to be able to move to the next step and do it with alacrity and fun. And it just seems like there's just so much that you have to kind of hold yourself back on right now. So you might not, the fear might be that you're not able to open up completely, okay? This might be with another person. You're not able to open up completely with your person right now. You might have to take a step back from a relationship. You might have to take some more time to think about it, okay? So this could be a hope, this could be a fear that either whatever this is happening is that you'll be able to connect more, or you might be afraid that you might not be able to connect enough. So that could be a concern for you this month, Sagittarius. It could be concerning, you're very social, you love your people, you love your you love your social life, and it might seem like you have to kind of take a step back from it this month, and you might be worried about the long-term ramifications of doing so. I'm seeing as you don't have to worry about that too much. It's just that this is really a month where you have to really just get down to business, okay? You don't have as much time to frolic. You have to, you have a lot of work to do. You have reorganizing to do, reprioritizing to do. You have to work in secret a lot of it. And the main reason why you might have to work secretly, that you might have to potentially shut others out a little bit right now, is simply because you have to just find the time and the energy to get all this stuff done, whatever it is. To get something done or to relook at a situation, you just might not have the energy to devote to someone else right now. So that could be a concern for you, possibly. And then the outcome of the month is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, you will make progress, okay? It will be slow. It will be laborious. It will be, it'll feel like you're walking through molasses. But it doesn't have to, you don't have to necessarily go into that feeling that you're like, oh, I'm never going to get anywhere, because you are getting somewhere. It's just, it's taking a long time. And anything that's worth having takes a while to achieve, okay? You've already committed to that. You've already committed to, I have to do this by the book. I have to do this in a traditional way. I have to let everything kind of play out. I have to get all my ducks in a row. I can't just like jump to the next thing without actually being able to like build a foundation first. And so you have accepted that. That's definitely something that you're like, it's growth, right? It's maturity. And this is very much like, you are getting mature. You are starting to do things the right way, in the proper sequence. Yes, it takes forever. Yes, it's boring, a lot of it. It's challenging, a lot of it. But I think, honestly, Sagittarius, if you can take these changes in stride, okay? Take whatever this massive change, this massive revelation in stride. Take your time to really feel it out. What is it that you really want to see in your life? Take some time to reprioritize, to drop off stuff that you don't need, okay? Like, this isn't going anywhere, so we can get rid of that, but this is. So, you have like, 10 plants in front of you and like 6 of them are dead. You just need to go ahead and just get rid of them and focus on the 4 plants that are still alive. That's kind of what the 10 of Wands is saying, is that not all of these wands is going to be fruitful, and you're going to feel like you put too much energy into something and it just never pans out, okay? So, as long as you realize that you have to just do things the right way and not cut corners anymore, and keep stuff to yourself, and be willing to put your head down and work, and not necessarily tell everybody what the heck you're doing all the time, and be willing to weather the scrutiny, okay? I definitely see you making some lasting growth, some lasting progress this month. So yeah, it might be a little bit more of a challenge, Sagittarius, but I have faith in you that you're going to be able to do it, and you're going to be able to do it well, and that it's going to yield. Okay, it's going to yield something beautiful, okay? You just have to clean it up. Everything just has to be cleaned up, okay? And it might even be that you don't even necessarily have to decide what gets, what you cut away. It might get cut away for you, okay? So the best thing you can do is just deal with that solution, so that you can continue to grow, okay? But anyway, I hope this was helpful, Sagittarius. Stay tuned for more readings, and I hope you have a great month. Take care.